From author to authority. Master LinkedIn, gain visibility, and attract premium clients as a financial author by Paul G McManus. Read by the author. Forward. As a Barron's Hall of Fame advisor, overseeing more than $8 billion in assets under management, I've long wrestled with the challenges of effectively communicating my knowledge and services to prospective clients on social media. Having credibility is one thing, but leveraging that credibility to gain readership, listenership, and followership is another task entirely. This is where From Author to Authority comes in. Paul has cracked the code of using LinkedIn to its fullest potential. By adopting his approach, we've transformed our authorship endeavors into a megaphone, broadcasting our value to potential clients on an unprecedented scale. One of the key takeaways from the book is the inch-wide, mile-deep approach. This strategy resonates strongly with professionals who, like me, have become experts in our respective fields and may not have the bandwidth or inclination to become LinkedIn gurus. Paul and his team have meticulously explored the depths of LinkedIn, turning this expertise into an invaluable asset that drives prospects to your virtual or in-person conference room. The world of LinkedIn marketing is constantly changing. Algorithms shift, trends evolve. You can either become a perpetual student of these changes, or you can entrust your LinkedIn presence to those who live and breathe it every day. As a reader, the choice is yours to make, but as a leader in the financial field, I opted to hire an industry expert, and in this vast industry, I haven't found anyone more competent and reliable than Paul G McManus, Jonathan S. Cutton, CEO of Cutton Wealth Management. Who this book is for. Every journey begins with a question. Why embark on it? The answer here is simple. To unlock LinkedIn's vast potential, but specifically tailored for you as a financial author. Financial author? You may question. If you've written and published a book, and your professional realm overlaps with financial advising, wealth management, life insurance production, tax planning, or business advisory, then this book is written with you in mind. LinkedIn is not just another social media platform. It is a treasure trove for professionals like yourself. It transcends the superficiality often associated with social media and serves as a hub where serious business transactions occur. This digital domain is where your ideal clients, executives, business owners, high net worth individuals actively seek reliable financial and business advice. It offers an ideal stage where your book can shine a light on your authority and expertise. As a financial author, you hold a unique advantage, your book. It serves not only as an embodiment of your knowledge, but also as a powerful tool, capable of unlocking new opportunities, amplifying your visibility, and bolstering your credibility. Within these pages, you will gain the knowledge necessary to harness the full potential of this tool on LinkedIn. So now I ask you, are you prepared to move beyond generic strategies and explore specific techniques tailored to your unique position as a financial author? Are you ready to embark on the path towards LinkedIn mastery? If so, this next hour you invest in listening to this book will be transformative. My promise to you. This book exists for two reasons. Reason number one, so that you'll eventually hire me and my team to help you implement everything you read here. Reason number two, to inspire and motivate you on the benefits of using LinkedIn as your book marketing machine so that you'll actually want to do reason number one as quickly as possible. Let me briefly share about my own journey and the expertise I bring to this book. For nearly a decade, I've delved deep into the world of LinkedIn marketing, personal branding, and business growth, working hand in hand with over 500 financial professionals and authors. This book is more than mere LinkedIn theory. It's your exclusive access to the insights I've gained from helping financial authors like you generate tens of millions of dollars in commissions and fees. Today, my clientele spans a diverse mix. It includes top-tier wealth managers who manage billions in assets, leading tax attorneys and CPAs, top business advisors, and a broad range of everyday financial authors seeking to broaden their reach and impact. Additionally, I have had the privilege of working with high-profile brands, Fortune 500 companies, and elite producer groups, providing them with strategic guidance on how to use LinkedIn to achieve their business objectives. My promise to you is simple yet profound. Within these pages lies a comprehensive roadmap that will empower you with strategies specifically designed to leverage your book and propel your presence on LinkedIn to new heights. By implementing these strategies, you will not only attract high-caliber prospects, but also accelerate your sales cycle, increase your conversion rate, and significantly enhance your planning fees and commissions. If, by the time you turn the last page, you find yourself eager to have my team's help in implementing everything you've learned, feel free to reach out to me at paul@moreclientsmorefun.com. Just mention in your email that you are reading this book. Introduction. If you find yourself holding this book in your hands, congratulations are in order. You are now part of an exclusive club of accomplished financial professionals who have taken the bold step of authoring their own book. Publishing a book is no small feat. However, it is merely the beginning of a much larger journey. The true adventure begins when you embark on the exciting path of marketing your masterpiece. Enter LinkedIn, the dynamic platform brimming with potential. With over 800 million professionals worldwide, many of whom are actively seeking financial wisdom, LinkedIn offers an unparalleled opportunity to connect with your target audience. Yet, for many authors, LinkedIn can seem like a complex puzzle to solve. Navigating its various features, understanding its algorithm, and creating compelling content may appear daunting and overwhelming. If you have ever felt lost or unsure about how to make the most of LinkedIn, rest assured that you are not alone. However, here's the exciting news. There is a roadmap, a proven path that can lead you directly to a treasure trove of high-value clients, widespread brand recognition, and substantial business growth. Envision your LinkedIn profile as more than just a digital resume. Picture it as a magnetic hub, drawing in prospects who are captivated by your authority as a published author and genuinely interested in seeking your expertise. Imagine your inbox brimming not with random connection requests, but with messages from serious, high-quality prospects who have not only read your book, but are genuinely eager to engage and do business with you. This vision is not a mere fantasy. It is the destination we are embarking upon together. This very book in your hands serves as a trusted GPS system, meticulously designed to lead you from where you currently stand to where you aspire to be. A sought-after, respected, and successful author with a thriving presence on LinkedIn. Your journey to LinkedIn success starts now. Let's dive in and discover the boundless opportunities that await you. Part 2. From Author to Authority. Chapter 1. The LinkedIn Advantage for Financial Authors. Your network is your net worth. Porter Gale. In our digitally connected world, visibility reigns supreme, especially for financial authors. Your book holds a treasure trove of valuable knowledge. However, it is crucial to ensure that it reaches the right audience in order to make a lasting impact. Enter LinkedIn. You've likely heard of it, or perhaps browsed it occasionally, but have you tapped into its power? LinkedIn isn't just about selfies or trending memes. It's a professional networking platform that can link you with industry leaders, decision makers, and high-value clients. With an impressive user base exceeding 800 million individuals and more than 57 million registered companies, LinkedIn becomes an invaluable goldmine for networking and attracting your ideal clients through effective promotion of your book. According to the Content Marketing Institute's research, the number of U.S. marketers utilizing LinkedIn has consistently increased year after year, surpassing the 50% threshold in 2021. Moreover, income distribution statistics reveal that an astounding 60% of LinkedIn users in the United States earn an annual income of $100,000 or more. Here's a statistic that should fuel your enthusiasm. 41% of millionaires maintain a LinkedIn profile. This means your opportunity to target affluent clients is vast. With around 61 million high-income senior executives, you have an untapped reservoir of potential clients that are not just active but likely to engage with you provided you approach them strategically. Furthermore, HubSpot reports that LinkedIn users possess double the buying power of the average web audience, making it an incredibly valuable platform for financial professionals seeking premium clients. And if you have a specific audience in mind, such as pre-retirees, consider this compelling statistic. 40% of individuals over the age of 56 actively engage on LinkedIn. This means that your target demographic is not only present on the platform, but also actively seeking valuable insights and information from professionals like yourself. Considering these facts, it becomes clear why LinkedIn is your marketing goldmine. The transformational potential of LinkedIn awaits you. All that remains is for you to seize it fully. Think about your current presence on LinkedIn, the connections you've established, and those yet to be made. Can you already perceive a shift in your personal brand? The increasing interest in your book, the potential uplift in your business growth? Whether you are a seasoned financial author with years of wisdom under your belt or a budding writer just starting out, LinkedIn possesses the power to skyrocket your visibility and influence. So far, we have barely scratched the surface, providing you with a glimpse of the colossal edifice that is LinkedIn. The next leg of our journey involves building your personal brand on this platform. We will unravel how you can craft an irresistible narrative around your expertise, your book, and most importantly, yourself. Prepare to witness the transformation of LinkedIn from a static digital resume into a dynamic showroom for your personal brand. Chapter 2: Building your personal brand on LinkedIn. Branding is the art of becoming knowable, likable, and trustable. John Jansch. If LinkedIn is the bustling digital metropolis teeming with professionals, your personal brand is the neon sign that sets you apart from the crowd. Picture yourself in a bright city street, with buses zooming past and horns constantly blaring. With so many people around, you'd think it's hard to be seen. How would you differentiate yourself from the rest? What can you do to make your voice heard over all the commotion? How would you make your story matter? Branding is a bit like storytelling. It's the tale you tell about yourself, your business, and in your case, your book. It's the combination of qualities, values, and characteristics that differentiate you from other financial professionals. Think of it as the professional reputation that precedes you. It's what people say about you when you're not in the room. Your book serves as a significant component of your brand identity. On LinkedIn, your brand identity comes to life through your profile, the images you choose, the words you employ, and the content you share. Being a published author inherently carries an aura of expertise and credibility. Your book showcases your knowledge, thought leadership, and dedication to your field, all crucial elements of your personal brand. Moreover, your book serves as a catalyst for conversations, collaborations, and client relationships. Crafting an irresistible LinkedIn profile. Whether you use LinkedIn actively or not, rest assured that your profile is working for or against you at all times. When people search for you online, and trust that they will, your LinkedIn profile often appears as one of the top search results. This underscores the importance of crafting a well-designed and optimized profile that accurately reflects your author brand. Here are some essential elements to consider. 1. Profile picture. This is your digital handshake, your first chance to say hello. Opt for a professional, high-quality headshot where you're facing the camera with a welcoming smile. 2. Headline. More than just your job title, your headline is your personal slogan. Highlight your value proposition and your status as an author. 3. Summary. This is your stage to tell your story. Illuminate who you are, what you do, why you do it, and how you stand out from the crowd. Don't forget to spotlight your book. 4. Experience. Chart out the path of your career journey by listing relevant experiences and highlighting notable accomplishments. As an author, treat your book as a separate professional experience deserving of recognition. 5. Recommendations. Social proof holds great power. Request recommendations from colleagues, clients, or readers of your book. to underscore the claims made within it. Advanced strategies for authors. 1. Custom background image. Make a visual impact with a tailored LinkedIn background image. Use colors that match your book, spotlight your book title, and logos of media outlets that featured your book. This simple addition instantly enhances your authority and captures attention. 2. Creator mode. As an author, LinkedIn's creator mode becomes your secret weapon. This feature allows you to highlight your expertise at the top of your profile, making it crystal clear to visitors what you excel in. Furthermore, in creator mode, you can add a clickable link directing viewers to your book-centric website. This is an excellent opportunity to transition casual observers into active leads. 3. Featured section. This area serves as a curated space where you can showcase valuable content. If you have a LinkedIn newsletter, feature it here to drive subscriptions. Include links to your audiobook, author interviews, video podcasts, or any other content that enriches the message conveyed within your book and provides deeper insights into your work as an authority within your subject matter. Overall, each element should echo your personal brand and emphasize the unique value your book brings. Design your LinkedIn profile as a destination where visitors can immerse themselves in your content, gaining a profound understanding of your expertise and the distinctive value offered by your book. Let LinkedIn work for you around the clock. To see all these elements in action, visit my LinkedIn profile at www.linkedin.com/in/Paul G McManus. While there, feel free to connect with me as well. As we conclude this chapter, it becomes evident that LinkedIn is not merely a platform, but rather a personal brand amplifier, a stage where authors like yourself can stand out, demonstrate their expertise, and form deeper connections with their target audience. Before we venture into the next chapter, take a moment to reflect on your LinkedIn journey thus far. Consider the following questions. How effectively does your current LinkedIn profile reflect your personal brand, expertise, and the valuable insights provided within your book? Are you utilizing LinkedIn's features, such as Creator Mode and the Featured section, to enhance your profile and build your author brand? Do your current connections align with your target audience, that is, potential readers or clients? Now, imagine what would happen if you could expand your LinkedIn network from a modest 500 connections to an impressive 22,000 connections, all aligned with your target market. Envision how these connections could facilitate engagement with key influencers, showcase your expertise, and expand your visibility. In the next chapter, we will delve into the power of LinkedIn connections and explore strategic methods for expanding your circle of influence using Sales Navigator and automation. Chapter 3. Expand your circle of influence. A network gives you reach, but a community gives you power. Reid Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn. The evolution of networking has blurred the line between the virtual and physical, turning digital handshakes into powerful tools of connection. In today's world, it is no longer solely about who you know, but rather who knows you, particularly on platforms like LinkedIn. This is the arena where your career, authority, and business can be elevated to new heights. Look at the size of your LinkedIn network. Is it a small group or an extensive collection of connections? When I think about my journey from 500 connections in 2015 to 22,000 today, my goal was to make as many relevant connections as possible. Each new connection opened doors to potentially hundreds more, expanding my visibility and reach. Today, my first-degree connections alone link me to over 3 million second-degree connections and over 270 million third-degree connections, granting me access to a vast pool of potential clients and centers of influence. However, true influence lies not merely in the size of your network, but in the establishment of authority within it. By sharing insights, experiences, and thought-provoking content that showcases leadership, I transition from being just another LinkedIn account holder to becoming a sought-after authority figure within my field. Despite the fact that I have yet to meet most of these connections face-to-face, my consistent presence and valuable contributions allowed me to cultivate a credible reputation. LinkedIn networking is about influence rather than just numbers. While you're growing your network, go for quality over quantity. Try to add value wherever you can, share expertise, and spark meaningful conversations. Even if you've never met your connections in person, make them feel like they know you. Give them a reason to trust you and view you as an authority in your field. This is how you harness the full potential of LinkedIn to expand your circle of influence. Understanding the 3 degrees of separation on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's web of connections can be a daunting task to navigate, but understanding its structure is critical to developing a strategic approach to expanding your network. This massive network can be broken down into first-degree, second-degree, and third-degree connections. First-degree connections. Let's start with your first-degree connections. This group can be thought of as your inner circle on LinkedIn. They are the people you're directly connected with, the ones you can freely send direct messages to, and those who will most likely see your posts. In many cases, these are people you know in real life, past and present colleagues, business associates, clients, or even people you've met at conferences or networking events. Additionally, this group can also include individuals you don't know personally, but have strategically reached out to and connected with on LinkedIn. Second-degree connections. The next circle of connections significantly extends your reach. These connections are linked to your first-degree connections, but do not share a direct connection with you. Nevertheless, adhering to the principles of 6 degrees of separation theory, second-degree connections are more likely to accept connection requests due to the common ground they share with your first-degree connections. This shared familiarity provides a sense of security and encourages connection. Third-degree connections. Finally, there are third-degree connections, individuals who exist further removed from your immediate network. They possess no direct connection to you or anyone within your immediate network. Despite this, you can still identify them on LinkedIn. While they may exhibit some skepticism in accepting connection requests due to the lack of familiarity, access to their profiles is invaluable. It enables you to identify potential clients or strategic partners, delve into their professional journeys, and establish common ground. This preliminary research is pivotal in building affinity and relevance that can ultimately culminate in a mutually beneficial professional relationship. The power of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. LinkedIn Sales Navigator is an advanced tool designed for precision targeting and relationship building. To better illustrate its capabilities, let's imagine a scenario with Scott Smith, a certified public accountant who is aiming to target business owners in the medical device industry based in Florida. Step 1. Setting up Sales Navigator. Scott's initial step entails signing up for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Upon subscription, he gains access to a dedicated dashboard that surpasses the standard search functionality provided by LinkedIn. Step 2. Defining lead search criteria. Scott's goal centers around connecting with business owners in the medical device industry based in Florida. To achieve this objective, he navigates to the Advanced Search section within Sales Navigator. Here, he customizes his search criteria to align with his intended target audience. Keywords. Scott can utilize keywords such as business owner, founder, CEO, or president to identify high-level decision makers within organizations. Geography. He filters the search results to exclusively display profiles based in Florida or even specific cities within the state. Industries. To further refine the search, Scott selects medical devices as the industry of interest. Step 3. Supplementary filters. Sales Navigator offers additional filters that Scott can effectively employ. Company headcount. Scott might aim to target businesses of a particular size. Therefore, he adjusts the company headcount slider accordingly. Years in the current position. If his objective is to target more established business owners, he can set a minimum threshold for years in the current position. Step 4. Engaging with search results. Scott begins by sending a personalized connection request to each prospect. Rather than a generic message, Scott crafts a specific introduction that resonates with the medical device industry. He might say, "Hello, first name. I noticed your impressive work in the Florida medical device industry. I would love to connect and exchange insights. Best, Scott." Step 5. Offering value. Once the connection request is accepted, Scott proceeds to follow up with an automated thank you message, accompanied by an offer to send a complimentary copy of his book. He maintains a friendly yet professional tone and leverages his existing authority as an author. An example of such a message could be, "Hello, first name. In my recent connections with innovative leaders like yourself within the medical device industry, one persistent concern has echoed resoundingly: the overwhelming burden of taxes. As a certified public accountant, I am committed to addressing this issue, which led me to write Tax Unraveled, a medical device entrepreneur's guide to maximizing earnings. If you find yourself grappling with excessive tax payments, allow me to extend a complimentary copy of the audiobook. It distills essential expertise into an hour-long recording and aims to assist medical device business owners like yourself in securing substantial tax savings. Claim your copy at taxunraveled.com. Wishing you continued success. Scott. Harness the power of digital networking. Remember, the journey to building a powerful, influential network isn't a sprint, but a marathon. It requires patience, consistency, and strategic planning. But with the right approach and tools, you can turn LinkedIn into a powerful ally in your professional growth, connecting with the right people at the right time with the right message. Before we take a step into the next chapter, let's just look back at where you've come since the start of this book. Ask yourself, how does your LinkedIn network look? You have a lot of connections, but are you actually making any relationships with them? One thing to think about is how to transition from collecting to nurturing. That way you can use these relationships to heighten your professional influence. Strategic connection blueprint. Look at how you approach connecting with others on LinkedIn. Can you refine it in any way? If so, think about doing it using tools like LinkedIn Sales Navigator. They're targeted and can help you build relationships that align with your professional objectives. Efficient LinkedIn networking. Through automation, there's a ton of strategies when growing your LinkedIn network. How can you make this easier for yourself? Think about ways to make it automated so that they happen without having to stop what you're doing throughout the day. Through our done-for-you services, you can take the effort out of networking and automate the process, ensuring your networking strategy remains efficient, effective, and aligned with your professional objectives. Chapter 4: Mastering Visibility on LinkedIn Without Breaking the Bank. Mastering visibility is the secret to standing out in a crowded marketplace. Gary Vaynerchuk. Consider this: you're in a buzzing marketplace, a place where business professionals from across the globe converge. It's teeming with potential clients, and all you need to do is catch their attention. This marketplace is LinkedIn, and the currency, attention, driven by captivating content. Now let's take a moment to think about using LinkedIn's paid advertising platform to grab that attention. The average cost of $33 for every 1,000 impressions might give you pause, especially if you're a small business or an individual professional. But what if I told you there's a way to bypass this cost and still enjoy this visibility? To put things into perspective, let's crunch some numbers. Imagine generating 10,000 impressions through LinkedIn's paid advertising platform. This endeavor would set you back approximately $330, and should you aim for 100,000 impressions? Well, be prepared to invest $3,330. Lastly, dare you embark on the pursuit of 1,000,000 impressions? Brace yourself for parting ways with a minimum of $33,330. But fear not, the time has come to put an end to this invisibility crisis without depleting your financial resources. This chapter is designed to revolutionize your LinkedIn strategy by unveiling trade secrets that most users remain blissfully unaware of. Understanding LinkedIn's content landscape. To maximize your visibility and impact on this platform, it is imperative that you comprehend the content landscape of LinkedIn. There exist two major channels through which you can share and discover content: the personal feed and groups. Let's delve into each channel and explore their significance. LinkedIn's personal feed serves as a hub for professional exchange. It's an invaluable tool that empowers individuals to share insights, initiate dialogues, and expand their network. Within this dynamic realm, a steady stream of content flows, ranging from updates to shared posts, articles, and more. This curated content is delivered by LinkedIn's algorithm, which tailors it to your connections, interests, and engagement patterns. For financial authors, this personal feed becomes a platform for showcasing their knowledge and engaging with their first-degree connections. However, there's a crucial challenge that many authors face when trying to gain visibility on their content through their personal feed: a limited network of connections and a lack of engagement on those posts. Picture this scenario. John, a diligent financial advisor, has dedicated countless hours crafting insightful articles, comprehensive reports, and thought-provoking commentary. He has poured his expertise into these pieces with the intention of benefiting his network. John boasts a respectable number of connections on LinkedIn, let us say around 1,000. Yet, when he shares his carefully crafted content, only a fraction of his network seems to engage with it. This is an all too common issue faced by content creators. Despite possessing valuable content and a substantial number of connections, they often struggle to achieve meaningful engagement. The LinkedIn algorithm tends to favor high engagement posts and thus restricts the visibility of their content. As a result, breaking out of their immediate network proves to be an arduous task. Moreover, even if John were to have 10,000 connections instead of 1,000, the problem would persist. While a larger network undoubtedly provides more reach than a smaller one, it merely scratches the surface in terms of potential audience size. This is where the power of LinkedIn groups comes into play, enabling authors like John to overcome visibility challenges by accessing a wider yet targeted audience. LinkedIn groups, expanding reach and engagement with precision. LinkedIn groups serve as vibrant congregations of professionals who share common interests, industries, or roles. Unlike the broad spectrum of content visible in one's personal feed, these groups tend to be more niche-specific. Consequently, they provide an excellent platform for targeted discussions and in-depth conversations. The true power of LinkedIn groups lies in their ability to expand one's network beyond immediate connections. Unlike the personal feed, where content reaches solely those directly connected, group visibility extends to all members, regardless of their connection status. This expanded network presents opportunities that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Personal case study: unlocking amplified reach and lead generation. As an author looking to get my message out to financial professionals, LinkedIn serves as an essential tool to amplify my own reach, connect with my audience, and drive visibility for my work. Here's how I utilized LinkedIn groups over the course of 1 week to drive a significant increase in visibility and generate new leads. My primary objective was to maximize visibility for my audiobook, titled The Short Book Formula, a financial professional's guide to writing a book in 6 weeks to attract ideal clients. Simultaneously, I wanted to establish a pool of leads. To achieve this, I decided to leverage LinkedIn groups that aligned with the subject matter of my work. In the Financial Advisor magazine LinkedIn group, I posted the following post and poll question: have you ever considered sharing your unique expertise through a book, but hesitated due to the lengthy writing process? Introducing the Short Book Formula, designed specifically for professionals like yourself who value both time and quality. This groundbreaking approach enables you to write and publish a book swiftly, efficiently, and without compromising on its end result. Imagine capturing your invaluable insights within a book, a testament to your wisdom that enhances your credibility, all accomplished in a fraction of the time you envisioned. Link to the audiobook can be found in the comments. Now, here is the secret to maximizing visibility. You want to post this as a poll question. Let me say that again, because this is super important. You want to post this post as a poll question. Why? People love sharing their opinions, especially when it can be done as easily as selecting their preferred option, and they love seeing how their preferences line up against that of their peers. And as a direct result, this engagement with the poll is what creates the virality for the post. So here is the poll question I asked as part of this overall post. What main factor is holding you back from writing your own book at this moment? 1. Lack of time. 2. Uncertainty about the topic. 3. Writing not being your strong suit. In just 3 days, this post garnered an impressive 7,424 impressions and engaged 110 voters, all potential leads. Emboldened by its success, I replicated this strategy in the Super CFO group, resulting in 5,350 impressions and 60 votes within the same time frame. By employing this poll across a total of 6 groups, I amassed over 300 votes and nearly 30,000 impressions, all accomplished within 3 days. Interestingly, the exact same poll posted on my personal feed, where I boast nearly 23,000 connections, received a mere 1,521 impressions. The group strategy proved to be 20 times more effective in terms of impressions compared to posting on my personal feed. Based on our earlier calculations from the beginning of this chapter, these activities are equivalent to an expenditure of $990 on LinkedIn advertising. The impact of LinkedIn polls, a gateway to your ideal audience. The allure of this strategy lies in its subtle yet potent power. It allows you to enter a bustling room, LinkedIn, pose an intriguing question that resonates with your target audience, and invite them to your personal space, your world, your solutions, and ultimately, your book. The beauty lies in the transformative journey facilitated by this approach. Individuals move from being mere LinkedIn users to potential clients who are now aware of you and your expertise. Through each engagement with your poll, valuable insights into their perspectives are obtained, while your visibility on the LinkedIn platform increases. Here's the truly remarkable aspect. Each engagement not only reaffirms their problems and their yearning for a solution, but also showcases them to both you and your LinkedIn network. When someone votes or comments on your poll, they publicly align themselves with a particular viewpoint. This public endorsement harbors immense power. It generates visibility, credibility, and fosters a community of individuals who share similar frustrations and aspirations for solutions. When dozens or even hundreds of your ideal prospects participate in your poll, they essentially raise their hands, indicating, "Yes, this is my problem, and I am curious to know more about a solution." This active engagement serves as a green flag, signifying their interest and receptiveness towards your book. And so, with a simple LinkedIn poll, you've created a powerful channel for lead generation. You created a tool that collects leads with the flick of your wrist. Not only have you made yourself more noticeable, but you might also be able to make your connections more meaningful, which will eventually lead to conversions. Let's pause for a moment to address a critical aspect of managing your newfound visibility and leads. As exhilarating as it may be to secure 100 new leads through a poll, it's essential to remember the true objective here: establishing your authority and managing your time strategically. When you're seen as an authority, people will view your time as valuable. The opportunity to engage with you privately becomes a privilege, not something to take lightly. Thus, it's crucial not to be overly eager to jump on the phone with every lead unless there's a compelling reason to do so. This approach may run counter to traditional sales instincts that urge immediate outreach at the first sign of interest, but it's important to strike a balance. The aim is to guide these leads through a process that verifies their genuine interest and motivation, like downloading your free book. This gives them more knowledge about you and what you offer, positioning yourself as someone who can solve their problems. While nurturing relationships with those who show authentic interest is important, pursuing every lead isn't. It boils down to alignment. Would you rather align with your brand's authority or use up your energy in calls or meetings that yield no return? Ultimately, what we want is quality interactions that evolve into genuine, substantial, and profitable relationships. As we move on to the next chapter, we'll explore how to leverage your time and authority effectively. Next up are LinkedIn newsletters, another powerful tool for maintaining consistent communication with an audience, positioning yourself as an industry expert, and nurturing a loyal community of eager followers looking for insight from you. Chapter 5: The Power of LinkedIn Newsletters. To survive, you must tell stories. Umberto Eco. In the landscape of modern authorship, surviving isn't about simply writing down your thoughts and hoping for success. It's about narrating a compelling story, one that resonates with your audience, sparks conversations, and stands the test of time. A story that doesn't just end with the last page of your book, but continues to evolve and engage long after your reader has put the book down. In the digital age, this kind of ongoing narrative requires smart strategies and powerful platforms. Among these, LinkedIn newsletters stand out for their ability to build a dedicated community around your work, keeping your story alive in the minds of your readers. In this chapter, we'll explore how LinkedIn newsletters can become an extension of your book. This is about more than promoting your book. It's about positioning you as a thought leader and engaging with your audience in a way that transforms them into advocates for your work. Client case files, Mike Bellerose, and the power of LinkedIn newsletters. Every city has a hero. New York found one in Mike Bellerose. As an established financial advisor, Mike was no stranger to the world of finance. Despite being a seasoned professional, he recognized that to truly stand out, he needed to create a tangible presence, both offline and online. Mike was able to achieve this by writing a book named The Mindful Investor, a new age approach to wealth management. The industry loved it. It's packed with his expertise, experiences, and some unique investment strategies. As much as Mike loved the acceptance it got, he also realized that in the fast-paced world of finance, even the most insightful book can lose its relevance if not consistently spotlighted. He wanted readers to engage with his ideas from this book and decided using a digital platform would be best. His eureka moment came during a coaching call he had with me, and I introduced him to the concept of creating a LinkedIn newsletter. Using this tool will allow him to not only engage with readers, but reinforce ideas from his book on a consistent basis. Embracing this opportunity, Mike launched his newsletter named The Bellerose Bulletin, Securing Your Future, one investment at a time. Mike's strategic use of LinkedIn newsletters to promote his book bore remarkable results. His LinkedIn connections swelled by 60%. His newsletter open rate was a whopping 45%, and his client base grew by close to 30 new ideal clients within a year. Many of his new clients cited his book and his newsletters as their primary reason for seeking his services. Mike's story offers an inspiring testimony of how an author can leverage LinkedIn newsletters to keep their book alive and continuously echo their thought leadership, thus catalyzing their online presence and client acquisition. Conclusion: in this chapter, we unraveled the power of LinkedIn newsletters as an extension of your book and a tool for amplifying your thought leadership. The journey of Mike Bellerose demonstrated how a strategic approach towards LinkedIn newsletters can open a world of opportunities. It creates a dynamic conversation around your book's themes and ideas, transforming passive readers into active participants and advocates for your work. As we move on to the next chapter, we will explore LinkedIn events, another potent tool for networking, audience engagement, and personal brand building. Chapter 6: Embracing the Limelight, LinkedIn Events. Marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, but about the stories you tell. Seth Godin. In the world of financial literature, success isn't solely defined by the quality of your writing or the insights it brings. To truly resonate with your audience, you you need to effectively deliver your message to the right people in the right way and at the right time. The publishing of your book is only the first step. The journey that follows is one of constant communication, persistent engagement, and creative marketing strategies. Drawing from my extensive experience working hand in hand with over 500 financial professionals and authors, I've observed three elements that consistently foster success. These are referrals, writing, and speaking, whether in person or online. While many financial authors and professionals excel in one or a combination of these areas, it is the harmonious integration of all three that truly unlocks their potential, creating a magical synergy that propels their influence and reach to new heights. In this chapter, we will delve into how you can harness the synergistic magic with your book by leveraging the power of LinkedIn events. What exactly are LinkedIn events? Since its inception in 2019, LinkedIn Events has emerged as a go-to hub for professional communities seeking genuine connections, engaging interactions, and knowledge enrichment. Essentially, an integrated webinar functionality within the heart of LinkedIn itself. As a financial author, this platform presents an unparalleled opportunity to engage directly with your targeted audience. Imagine hosting an event centered around key topics from your book, fielding questions from attendees eager to learn from your expertise, and creating rich discussions that not only promote your book, but also position you as a thought leader in your field. This is the power of LinkedIn events. But the potential of LinkedIn events goes beyond live engagement. Consider this. Every attendee at your event represents a potential lead. With a meticulously planned event and a compelling narrative, you may register up to 400 new individuals on a monthly basis. Think about the opportunity this represents. 400 new professionals who are now aware of your book, intrigued by your insights, and curious about what more you have to offer. However, the true potential lies in what follows thereafter. These event attendees turned leads can be effortlessly transitioned into your customer relationship management system. By employing a thoughtfully crafted drip email campaign, you can sustain their interest by continually sharing valuable content derived from your book while subtly guiding them towards availing themselves of your services. It's a straightforward process that transforms a simple event into an efficient, powerful engine for customer conversion. Client Case File, Benjamin Lawson, a revolutionary in advanced tax planning for CPAs. There's no substitute for a real-life example to illuminate the potential of a powerful platform. Meet Benjamin Lawson, a thought leader in advanced tax planning for certified public accountants, and a client I've had the privilege of working with for the past 5 years. Over time, he has crafted a network of nearly 15,000 CPAs on LinkedIn spanning the entirety of the United States. When Benjamin published his book, The Integrity Code, Cooperative, Peer-Reviewed Due Diligence for Elite CPA Firms to Attract and Retain Ultra-Affluent Clients, he sought innovative avenues to disseminate his message and expand his professional network. Recognizing the untapped potential of LinkedIn events, Benjamin turned to these tools to engage with his extensive network of CPAs. But here's where it gets even better. Each person that registered was given a copy of Benjamin's audiobook, guided by his voice resonating through their ears. Just imagine hearing wisdom whispered by someone who knows what they're talking about at your own pace and convenience. The webinar and audiobook worked together so well, it was almost too good to be true. Now, if you thought the webinar was the end of the journey, you'd be mistaken. Benjamin was just getting started. He turned his list of 400 registered CPAs into a launching pad for a meticulously designed drip email campaign. Each week felt like an unexpected gift. These cleverly crafted emails worked as building blocks, progressively constructing a mosaic where each piece contributed to a clearer understanding of why these CPAs needed Benjamin's paid services. So, what started as a half-hour webinar and a series of weekly emails turned into an empowering journey, an immersive experience that subtly reinforced the significance of due diligence and the impact it could have on the CPA's professional growth. And behind it all was Benjamin, the guiding light, patiently leading them towards a better, more informed future. Key takeaways from Benjamin's journey: maximize your reach with LinkedIn events. Take advantage of the built-in webinar functionality offered by LinkedIn events to engage with your audience. By sharing insights from your book during these events, you not only promote your work, but also establish yourself as a thought leader in your field. Convert attendees into leads. Recognize that every individual attending your event possesses the potential to become a lead. Through effective engagement and follow-ups, you can transition these attendees into your CRM system and nurture them towards availing themselves of your services. Embrace multiple touch points. Harness the power of synergy by combining webinars with audiobooks and email series. Each touch point reinforces the value of your expertise, guiding leads towards your paid services. Automate and set it on autopilot. By automating this process, you can consistently attract new leads while focusing on your core competencies. As you can see, the impact of this approach is far-reaching and transformative. However, remember that it constitutes only one facet of a much larger journey. In the next chapter, we will delve deep into the significance of a well-designed website focused on your book and explore the power of email automation. Just imagine having a digital platform that not only showcases your book, but also seamlessly guides visitors towards your other offerings. Combine this with automation, and you have at your disposal a 24/7 lead generation and conversion engine that runs on autopilot. Chapter 7: Amplifying Your Influence. The first step in a successful venture is laying a solid foundation. Andrew Carnegie. In the dynamic world of finance, where ideas are the most valuable currency and knowledge is the mightiest weapon, we find our new protagonist, Ron Whitfield. With years of experience under his belt and a powerful financial perspective that could inspire and educate others, Ron is not just an accomplished financial advisor, but also an author ready to share his insights with the world through his book, Path to Financial Freedom: Unlocking Your Potential for Wealth and Well-Being. Before Ron ever started engaging on LinkedIn through events, postings, and newsletters, he had the foresight to build his stronghold, a website dedicated to his book. He knew this was the space where all his promotional activities would converge, his grand digital lobby where the world would meet his book, Path to Financial Freedom. Simultaneously, he prepared an arsenal of automated emails, like a diligent chess player readying his moves ahead of time. He understood that capturing leads was one thing, but nurturing them constituted an equally critical facet. Ron envisioned his website as a haven dedicated solely to his book. He wanted a platform where his prospects could freely explore and request his book without any distractions. His goal was to convert the curiosity of his casual LinkedIn visitors into concrete leads, and he saw the website as a perfect tool for that. The design of the website was engineered to support one primary goal: encouraging visitors to request his book. He highlighted how his book would help the readers, how it would improve their financial health, and offer the financial wisdom they had been seeking. Aware that trust needed nurturing, Ron astutely integrated endorsements and reviews from influential figures within the financial realm into the design itself, elevating both the credibility and desirability of his book. Ron paid careful attention to aesthetics, handpicking professional images of his book, captivating visuals, and a soothing design that rendered the page visually enticing. He ensured that the Request Book button stood out prominently and that the form was user-friendly, paving a seamless path for visitors to take immediate action. With the stage set, Ron turned his focus towards email automation. He envisioned this system as his digital assistant, tirelessly toiling behind the scenes. The moment a visitor requested his book, the automation sprang into action, dispatching a personalized welcome email. In the ensuing weeks, the automation continued its tireless work. It disseminated emails brimming with valuable content to each lead, acquainting them with Ron's services and showcasing success stories. These nurturing emails aimed to forge a connection and solidify Ron's authority in the eyes of his leads. Once a rapport had been established, Ron programmed the automation to switch gears. Call to action emails were dispatched, urging leads to take the next step, scheduling an appointment with Ron. If a lead failed to respond initially, the automation persisted with friendly follow-up emails, politely nudging them without relenting. Begin with the end in mind. Much like a skilled archer visualizes their arrow striking the bullseye even before releasing the bowstring, Ron embarked on his LinkedIn journey with a clear and strategic end in mind. Having already constructed his book-focused website and primed his email automation system, he transformed these components into a well-oiled machine designed to welcome and nurture leads arising from his LinkedIn endeavors. With this groundwork laid firmly in place, he could channel his energy into creating impactful LinkedIn events and thought-provoking posts without being burdened by managing an influx of leads. The rationale behind this calculated approach was simple yet profound. Ron understood that prospects are most receptive to seeking solutions when they are primed to address their problems. This sense of urgency, this inherent need for a solution, cannot be generated by a solitary post or an engaging event alone. It demands time, consistent effort, and the cultivation of a tactfully nurtured relationship. This understanding formed the bedrock of Ron's decision to invest in his book-focused website and email automation. He aspired to forge a system that would methodically educate prospects about their financial challenges, demonstrate the solutions he could provide, and position himself as the trusted advisor they sought. Every LinkedIn post, every chapter in his book, every automated email served a purpose greater than mere marketing. They were integral components within his grand strategy. Their collective purpose was to guide prospects towards a critical realization. They possessed a problem, there existed a solution, and Ron was uniquely poised to deliver it. This is the potency of an impeccably executed strategy that begins with the end in mind. With all the pieces meticulously arranged, Ron achieved an 80% closing rate with prospects after just 1 or 2 conversations. The most remarkable aspect? Many of these prospects were individuals he hadn't even known existed until they scheduled a call with him. Silently consuming his content and resonating with his messages, they reached out when they felt ready to engage with his solutions. And at the heart of this successful strategy lay the mantra exemplified by Ron: begin with the end in mind. Before we move on, let's hit the pause button and reflect on our progress so far. Consider these points. Your online presence. At the core, what does your online presence look like? Does your website serve its purpose? And is it enough to turn visitors into leads? Now, let's touch on automation. How can you set up systems like Ron did with his emails, where relationships are formed and leads are managed without your constant attention? And finally, are you beginning with the end in mind? Or are you just jumping into promotional activities without a solid foundation? As we close this chapter, the importance of a website specifically for books and email automation becomes very clear. In the next chapter, we'll conclude with an invitation to help you build all of these systems seamlessly. Part 3, The Path Forward. Chapter 8, The Next Step. The greatest breakthroughs in your life come when you realize you're not the how, but rather the who that's a launching pad for a network of hows. Dan Sullivan. Consider the above quote a potent distillation of Dan Sullivan's transformative who not how philosophy. Sullivan, the founder of Strategic Coach, conceived of this concept, which fundamentally reframes how we approach obstacles, challenges, and goals. Instead of asking, how do I achieve this? Sullivan encourages us to ask, who can help me achieve this? Picture the world-renowned financial authors, the ones who are making a significant impact, expanding their reach, and consistently scaling their businesses. At first glance, it might appear that they've discovered some secret formula or a magical how. But if you were to lift the curtain and delve deeper, you would find that their secret isn't rooted in their individual capabilities or in them being somehow superhuman. Rather, it lies in their strategic network of who's. They have surrounded themselves with experts, each person equipped with specialized skills and knowledge that contribute to a collective goal. This might lead you to wonder, Isn't this approach only applicable to those who have already achieved a significant measure of success? Surprisingly, the answer is no. The who, not how philosophy can create quantum leaps in success, not just for the elite, but for anyone willing to apply it. Am I the right who for you? By choosing to work with me, you're selecting an ally with a proven track record, an individual who comprehends your unique position as a financial author, your challenges, aspirations, and needs. I've worked directly with over 500 financial professionals and authors and have helped them earn tens of millions of dollars in fees and commissions. This includes everyone from those managing billions in assets to solopreneur financial authors looking to transition from six-figure to seven-figure incomes and everything in between. Indeed, I have experience assisting a vast spectrum of financial professionals, financial advisors, wealth managers, life insurance agents, CPAs, tax attorneys, business advisors, ESG consultants, each at different stages of their journey. My team and I are here to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you avoid common pitfalls and fast-track your LinkedIn success. We eliminate guesswork by providing you with a lucid, actionable, and proven plan tailored explicitly to your goals. Whether it entails optimizing your profile, crafting compelling content, or harnessing advanced LinkedIn features, we are prepared to aid you, saving you time and effort while enabling you to focus on what you excel at, imparting financial wisdom. The path forward is clear. The next step is implementation. This is where insights are transformed into action and where your LinkedIn marketing machine centered around your book becomes a tangible reality. You possess the playbook, you comprehend the game plan, and you are poised to enter the LinkedIn arena and leave an indelible mark as a financial author. I extend a warm welcome for you to connect with me to take the next step together. Simply email me at paul@moreclientsmorefun.com and mention that you are reading this book. Alternatively, access my online calendar at theshortbookformula.com. I'm excited to join you on this transformational journey. Together, we'll help you evolve from a financial author to a recognized authority, gaining visibility and attracting premium clients. The next step awaits. Are you ready to take the leap? This audiobook has been a production of MCMF Publishing.